an approximately time that you have so much, you can have to give so much time to get down to the stair and walk a few yards this side or that side, so that you are ready to step into the car, and that the car is scheduled to arrive at this time. Therefore you have to wait so much. The braking is such that from this point to the ticket counter point, so much time. This ticket counter average queue time, purchasing time, average, that's a average, not that exact. I mean, cannot be. Someone has some problem with the coins, so that is that issue. So that time, that time is approximately given. Then getting down, checking the ticket and bag, approximate time, and getting down the stairs, approximate time. Walking this any distance, any direction, so much time. These added up, you need say 10 minutes. The car is going to pass within 9 minutes. Therefore you are going to wait. No, you cannot take this car, and that after 1 minute you will be able to catch the train, but the train passes out away before 1 minute. That is when you are on the platform, standing on the platform, and you have to move this way, that way, little bit. That time the train is ready to move. This is the approximate calculation. Therefore you have to take the next train, which is another so much minutes. Hence it is advised that you are not being able to catch the train before so much able at the advanced calculation been done approximately using the average time for walking, and there is no obstacle of someone falling down or crowd or this thing. Hence what happens and what matters is that you are equipped and known all well in advance that you are not able to get into the train until so much time, and you have to waste your spend a leisure time on the platform, and after that only you can get into the train. These things should be clear at an approximate these should be clear, and it has to be clear. If only these things are clear enough, then what happens, you understand specifically what is what and what is what not. Why are you going to take all the klanti mane ki bole exhaustion and catch the train, or just get into a taxi or bus also. So this is what is needed. I mean, it may help, and that on the go you can purchase the ticket from this point to that point electronically through that app, which is linked to your wallet, which has some balance in it, or maybe Paytm, or maybe card, or things like that. Therefore it will eradicate the time you spent on the standing on the queue. And there should be a QR code. When you present that QR code on the machine, apart from the ticket or the token being smart card or so, you just present that QR code, it is scanned and you are allowed in. And when you are exiting, you present this QR code again, and maybe same or other, that is the application issue. And if it is, it is better to have a offline, because internet problem may be there. So if you place that QR code there, it is accepted and you can leave, or barcode, whatever. So the time spent waiting in the queue and taking the token of the smart card, presenting it, first time punching, no problem, second time, all these things can be automatically removed, and it will be a very easy job for the ticket sellers, and also the passengers will benefit not to get exhausted standing on the line purchasing the ticket, and this and this and this and this and that. So on the go you purchase the ticket through your Paytm or so, whatever, this point to this point, and you can get approximate time that up, not before this you can catch. It's an approximate, you run and manage, that's a separate issue. And that QR code is stable there. As soon as you purchase, you show it here, you get in, you show it there, you get out. You cannot use more than one. Some kind of things has to be there. It gets blurred or so. Something has to be there. recording in the database, because one has to keep in mind that there is a internet problem is quite this thing. As my time I found when I used to travel at the end of this thing, polo club over there. So this is what is the advancement in the technology, how it can be used to benefit the customer, I mean the riders, as well as the tickets, this thing, and that you don't have to have the tokens these regenerated, manufactured and used, and then want to collect this and produce that and punch it and this thing, that thing. Only QR code or barcode, whatever you know, I mean, that app should be there, and you can have a track that you have traveled so much. You can also purchase more than one ticket. That can be used as a QR code recording also in the database. So this kind of improvement is a very innovative improvement, as I've never found it. Even in a Japan tube rails, also this is not there. So this will be a very new kind of thing. So this is my constituency, maybe advocacy, or rather one-sided advice to the metro situation. So that suppose one person purchases a ticket and he sees that the train is overcrowded due to some reason, and understands that no, I should return back, I'm not going to take the metro, let me, or a phone comes that you have to do this emergency issue or whatever, instruction from the order from the boss, immediate order, so he has to return back. That is, he cannot avail the ticket due to certain reason or other. Therefore, what he needs to be done, what it is needed to be done, the ticket cannot be refunded when you have purchased a token. But here in the app, it can be directly refunded. That I am not going to use it. As just before that, it's showing K. 1 second, please. Hello. Hello. हेलो, हाँ आप डोर सी में देके हैंग करके चला जाइए, हम ले लेंगे, अभी रिकॉर्डिंग में है ना. थैंक यू. अरे बोल रहा हूँ तो. सो इफ you can also reject. Now there should be a time limit. Say within half an hour, within 1 hour you have to accept, otherwise it automatically gets rejected and things like that. And because you are not booking a seat in a metro, so it doesn't matter whether 5 people purchase a ticket or not. So there's no crowd management requirement over there. So this will help the people from the heckling. Please wait.